Hello everyone. So we have stopped in the last video. So since as I said, because we have units, right, from 0 to 1023, so these units, okay, these unit point values are going to be taken as the analog input values for 0 to 5 voltage, right? So there is no way we are getting a point, that means 0.5 or something like that. Everything will be full numbers, integer numbers. 1023, before that we have 1022, like this, okay, 511 or 512, you see. So no point values, right? No 0.5 such a things. So from 0 to 1023, all the numbers are going to come integer values, okay. Come as what? Come as the analog read value. So if I am assigning the value to the x also should be the same data type. So what is the data type for the full numbers? It is integer, int x. That is why I am saying int x is as an integer and assigning this value to x. You understand what I am telling? If let's say if this value is giving us string value, returning a string value, let's say analog read value will be giving us a string value, then I have to mention x is as a string. You understand what I am telling? Okay, totally good. So now what I have done is I am safe because I am storing my analog read value in a memory location. Okay. I'm not losing it every moment, because every moment Arduino is reading, keep reading. But where do we store, where do we use it? Okay. So now what I will do is I have to see the value. So if you want to see the value, what you have to do? You have to send the value from Arduino to your computer. So you have a choice. What is the choice? You have a serial monitor. You can see the analog value in the serial monitor. Okay. That is why I taught you the serial communication. So let's serial print the x value. Okay. So what I will do is I will say serial dot begin. You know these things, right? 9600. So if you don't understand this, you have to go and watch the videos on this topic that I have already in as the previous videos of the session. You have to go and watch. And then I want to print the x value. So once we assign the x, I will print serial dot print ln x. Okay. So this will give you the analog value. If the sensor is changing the value, it will give you the changing values. Nothing wrong, no problem, right? So as I always say, this will be read, analog value will be read, assigned to x, and keep printing. Okay. So and again it will read, assigned to x, and keep printing. So it will run very quickly because there's no delay. This void loop is running very fast. So sometimes if the value is changing, okay, let's say you are changing the values manually, or sensor is changing the value, and then it will be immediately printed, right, from 5 to 10, 10 to 15, let's say. So if the value is being changed, it will be printed in a very fast manner. Since it is being printed in a very fast manner, when the value is being changed, you may not notice when exactly the value is changed. I have demonstrated already it in a previous video, but I am telling is, if it is running very fast, let's say your analog read value is, let's say 100, okay, let's say at a moment the sensor value is changing to 150, okay, then 150 will start to print in the serial println, serial monitor. But unfortunately, since it is running very fast, you may not notice when it has moved from 100 to 150, because it is very fast running. So when 100 was running very fastly, suddenly 150 came, so it will start to print. Okay, so you don't know at which time it changed. Okay, so if you want to notice that, you have to delay the printing process, a very minute delay that can be ignored. So let's say you can have a delay of 500 milliseconds, half a second. So you are saying, okay, read the value, but I am good if it is printed once in a half second. Okay, because half a second means a very minute time, nothing will happen. So at an initial state, analog value will be read, it will be serial println, then program will wait for half second. Okay, then after 0.5 second only, again it will read and print. So every 0.5 second you will get a new analog read value. You will get the fresh read analog value. So suddenly, let's say the sensor value is changing from 100 to 150, let's say, and you are capable of see it because there's a delay. That means, let's say initially it is 100, okay, you are printing this, and then after 500 millisecond, even though when it is changed to 150, it is 150 will be printed. Then you can notice, because there's a 500 millisecond delay between both of them. You can see, okay, now only it is being printed, because you have time to note it. If there's no delay, the 100 to 150 shift you may simply miss because it is printing very fast. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand. I will do a demo on this in the upcoming video, and then you will understand the need of the delay. Okay, for the moment, if you don't understand what the delay is going to do, you can remove it. That's totally fine. Okay, so if you understand only these things, input, analog read scenario, and serial println things, I'm good with that. And even specially, the purpose of this and previous video is reading the analog value, how to read it, how to assign it to a variable, why it is an integer variable, and we are saying the pin mode A0 input, and we are using A annotated, A's prefixed pins. Why? If you understand these things, this is enough, guys. I will catch you up in the next video, guys. Until then, consider subscribing us and have a great day ahead. Stay safe.